Hello and welcome back. My name is Darren. I'm a New Zealand cultural artist here in Turkey. I'm a long way from home, that's right. And I'd like to say thank you for all those for following our channel. If you get a heart from me, it's my way or my appreciation to say thank you. I've read your comment and thank you for joining. Now today, Manuka honey, M-A-N-U-K-A, Manuka honey. It's a flower. It comes white or pink. And it comes from New Zealand. In fact, it's grown in Australia as well. It's a native flower. It's a tree, but it's very small. It's like a shrub or a hebe, but it's very small. But it does grow big, but not like a tree. And now, let me tell you a little bit about this painting. First, sorry about the painting being cut off here. You'll get to see the rest of the painting at the end of this video. I'll do a close-up of it and me painting it. Okay, now I've done a video of me explaining how to paint straight lines. I use a ruler, so that's how I did all the straight lines in this picture, which was a lot of fun. And yeah, I'm so glad I used a ruler. I don't think the effect would be the same if I hadn't have used it. Because I like the nice vertical straight lines and horizontal lines. Now the beekeeper suits for the Kiwis were a challenge. I had to design these suits for these Kiwis. Now the headwear, I was going to whiten it out, but you wouldn't see their faces. Well, you would. Whiten it out like smoke. But I left it clear and put white lines and around its beak to represent that there's something there, and it looks effective. And there's lots of little bees here, lots of little bees. It took a long time to paint. There's just round orange balls with a black line through it and a circle to represent the wings. These are native trees. This is all from my imagination. This whole painting is from my imagination. Yeah, isn't it crazy? Yeah, but I had to look at some reference pictures for a smoker, because I had no idea what a smoker looked like. So I looked at some reference pictures, and smoker, right? Hope that didn't go out of focus when I did that. Anyway, it's got mountains. I want it to be an outside scene, because it's obviously bees and there's beehives. I like the colours, and I try to make it look like wood, like these are boxes. That's why I wanted to do nice vertical lines on there. Now the Manuka honey in the jars was a challenge. I used yellow and orange, and I used a bit of, I watered it down a little bit, not too much, because I didn't want to break the properties of the paint. But you can see the grass behind the bottles, or the jars, which was pretty cool, if I must say. And these flowers took a long time to paint. So I've just got two bees here, but I've got tons of bees on here. Right. This is like a reducer. It spins and it forces the honey out of the honeycombs and into the jars. And this is a honeycomb here, which took a long time to draw. I penciled it in first, and then I painted all the cones with orange. Not once, not twice, but 3 or 4 times, because the orange didn't have much body to it, so I had to thicken it. I kept putting layers and layers over it to make it stand out. And by doing that, I was afraid to lose half the bees, because the bees were a similar colour to the orange and the yellow, but you can see that they are there. So I'm happy with that as well. Now Kiwis don't have wings. Well, they do, they have very small wings. So I made them as their hands, because they are doing things with their hands. And so I put their little wings in there. And these birds can't fly, of course. walkers. They walk through the forest. I did a video about that as well. And hey, I've had a haircut. You notice that? Had a haircut yesterday. Gee, we're crazy, the prices of haircuts these days. It used to cost 30 Turkish lira. And I went in yesterday and had a haircut, and I wasn't very happy with it. But it was 250 Turkish lira. I went, what? But then when I spoke to the spice shop man down the road, I looked at his haircut. I said, man, you got a pretty cool haircut there. And I said, how much is your haircut? And he goes, 500. So I can't complain. So, yeah. So the grass, all this was painted individually, you know. Now, about Manuka honey, it has a lot of properties in it. It has a lot of minerals and it's very good honey. If you do some research about it online, Manuka honey, and see what it's made up of and what it's good for. It's good for your body, it's good for your skin, it heals, for wounds. It's got a lot of good properties about Manuka honey. Now, the bumblebee was introduced into New Zealand. Now, New Zealand has 26, I believe, native bees in New Zealand, but none of them produce honey, and none of them can be trained to use hives. So, bees from the UK or Europe were introduced into New Zealand to pollinate vegetables and fruits and flowers and whatever. And these bees obviously collected the pollen and the nectar from the Manuka honey, Manuka flower, and produced Manuka honey, and obviously other honeys as well, like clover honey and stuff like that, which you can get all around the world. But Manuka honey is very rarely sold over the counter. You can buy it online, and this video is not promoting anything related to Manuka honey. It's just about my painting, what I've done. I hope that makes sense to you. But anyway, I'll show you a close-up of this video now, and me painting it. So again, thank you for watching, and today I decided to sit down. I wanted to feel more comfortable, and it is very cold today, very cold. And tomorrow we're going for a drive in the rain. We're going to the other side of Istanbul. So have a wonderful, wonderful day tomorrow. Bye now.